you see me? Okay, hopefully you can see me, and this is so impulsive, and I can never say this word, spontaneous. Same with saying self-conscious, I always use the word paranoid. Where am I going with this? I wasn't planning on filming today, yet here I am. And my last video, I was like, I'm gonna take a break, and it's only been like 2 weeks, and I'm already back. But I just can't stay away, and I love you guys too much, and I really want to update you guys. I feel like I have a lot to say, and I even straightened my hair for the occasion. I thought a get ready with me might be good to do a sit down, catch up, distract myself, treat myself, do something fun. So that is what I'm doing, and it sounds like my grandma's gonna be on the phone because I hear something going on over there. But anyway, yeah, by the way, my camera's probably gonna die, so I might have to like part one, part two type thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do in my free time in between filming. I was just too impatient to let you charge fully and completely. So yeah, but anyway, I'll just do a look. I was thinking the color purple because I need to feel like a princess. I feel like shiz, as you know. My mental health, and I'm stalling. I'm really too lazy to do this, but I really just have to. I just feel like I've been ignoring and avoiding, even like denying my mental health for so long, for too long. And anxiety and depression is very real, and I've been pretending like I'm fine when I am not. And then last month, September happened, but anyway, the other thing is, it is October. My phone's over there. My calendar's over there. Right, October 1st. So this is the month of depression awareness, acknowledging mental health, and it's a perfect time for me to remind myself of that and to take care of myself and just try and chill out and calm the freak down. But yeah, God, that's gonna be so annoying. I hope you can't hear that. I love my grandma, but she's sometimes. So yeah, it's a new month, and it's corny and cheesy, but it's like a new me, fresh start, clean slate. But anyway, where I was going with the color purple, purple is like the royalty color in my eyes. Like, that's what I think of when I see the color purple. I'm like, princess vibes. Sounds so stupid. But I was just like, plus with the blonde hair, might be kind of cute. And plus it's straightened, which is kind of different, kind of cool. By the way, like, I didn't really straighten my hair that much when my hair was darker and brown, but ever since I got it blonde and cut a lot shorter, I'm experimenting with different hair, even though I'm not even really that talented at braiding my hair, but I'm just trying other things. Anyway, so let's just do a chit chat. And I don't want this to be too rambly. I don't want to rant too much. If you rant, you can come across complaining. Oh, I don't wear these as bracelets. I wear this to remind me to put my hair up, and you're probably going to see pits hair. You know, No Shave November is not this month. But anyway, I feel like if you rant, there's hair. Oh, and this top, I think my last get ready with me, I was thinking I'd do one, like a new updated one, whatever, every month. I didn't do September, obviously for obvious reasons. I know I did August and I wore this during the get ready with me, like catch up type thing, and we are going, right? My OCD's like, hello? Okay. Oh, that was gross. But my ADD has also been bad in addition to the obvious, which is depression and anxiety. But essentially, where I'm going with this is I was thinking I would do a get ready with me like once a month, but I don't know if I can really commit to that. So I might just stick with the random, the whenever, if I'm feeling it, if that's what I would want to do. It's hard to film, and I feel like I need to be fast for a number of reasons. Camera might turn off, that next door, and just, I don't know. I was thinking of another reason, and I'm drawing a blank. But So updates. By the way, it's not a cold sores visit. I'm glad you can't see it. This is like the better side of my face. And right here, not fun. Just a zit going on. But anyway, by the way, I have OCD. I have just a laundry list of things. If you're not already made aware, or if you're blind to the obvious. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm filming when I'm feeling in such like a red mood, but I just have to share. I have to do this. Will I upload it? I don't even know. I'm trying to post and upload a little less, at least on my Facebook. I really want to film this. I think my YouTube channel I would prefer to be more like visible on, not like I'm trying to go invisible on my Facebook profile, but trying to be more private and quiet on that platform. The only like platforms I have aside from Pinterest, and I have everything on private on there, like all my pictures, they're not available for other people to share or repin or whatever. So Pinterest and Gmail, do those count? And then the others are and I'm not telling you products, I just don't do that sometimes. Yeah, I'll try to keep this briefer. But what was I saying? Just like smear this in. Let's get the purple. I literally don't know what I was saying. I was distracted. That's gonna bother me so much. I don't remember what I was saying. But I'm really trying to think of it. It was just about the social media things, Em. You're good. Let me have a Skittle before I get all my hands all dirty. Lots of Skittles. Last time I went to the dentist, I got 3 cavities. Well, I didn't get them that day. We got them taken care of that day. But anyway. I'm using I'm too lazy to show you, but let me show you. Profusion Festival eyeshadow palette. And yeah, so let's just go. I really don't know what I'm doing. So far I have my 3 base face products where I do foundation, blush, and highlight. Anyway, I usually film when it's a quiet house, so I feel like I have more privacy, and just like how it sounds, like a quiet house. Maybe I'll take pictures after, and I'm talking with my mouth full. I don't really do purple on my eyes, but it fits because I feel bruised. Sounds so intense. You have to be careful with pink and purple, those 2 colors around your eyes, because it can make you look sick. But I'm like a cow, it takes me forever to get that down. I kind of like that, it's kind of cool. I might, loose hair, I can feel it. I might do another color. That was a matte. I'll do a slightly darker shade which has more sparkles in it. Sorry I'm filming at like the worst time. I just really had to do this, even for me. Let me just get to what I want to share. And it's how this year has really hurt me and impacted me in a lot of negative yet some healthy ways. And the way that they would manifest and show themselves has gone from negative to positive, and I'm starting to see that in my life, like see them being miracles and life-changing events that can help me to see my progress through the process of my life and this age and stage with where I'm at. And so essentially I've questioned seriously everything. Relationship, friendships, family, friends, school, what comes after school, living situation, my mental emotional health. Yeah, the two biggest, it's my schooling. So I've been in school for just shy of 6 years. This coming January of 2023 will make it 6 years of being in school. And I have purple all over me. But I changed. This is really annoying me. Like, I'm starting to get PO'd because I feel like I can never film when I want to. Just because things are so loud. It's hard having people in the house. Let me get to that though. My own place, okay? So that's the thing. That's where I'm going with this. Again, everything's changing for me. Like, it's been a year of changes. That's kind of fast. I'm already done. I don't know what I did. I'll do like a bold brow. Whatever. Bold brow for me is I actually do my brows. But essentially, I've just been thinking about teaching, and I'm like, is it healthy for me? Is it a good fit? Do I really want this? It's performance based. You have to perform every day. You have to pretend to be happy even if you're dying and crying on the inside. And I already cry every day at the end of my day. I've been doing this for days and weeks and probably months. And I've had a panic attack thrown in there every once in a while. And it's just exhausting. And I don't know if I have chronic fatigue or what is going on, but I'm just in a hole and it's a mess and I'm just in a dark place and it just feels like too much sometimes and I'm not sure how to cope sometimes. It's healthy for me to be at home, but at the same time it's toxic and it can be manipulative feeling where I just don't really have freedom. Like, I have a car, but I can't exactly go anywhere. I'm doing insurance, I'm doing gas, my car's paid off, it's mine. But like, if I want to go on a trip, they're very specific where I go, like to see Chris, and I'll get to that. I could only go if my dad was in the area. So my hometown, right, where Chris is. I'm so annoyed. I don't think I can upload this, and I'm talking for nothing. It's just so loud. But it's like a 9.5 hour drive away, right? And so I could only go if my dad went, and he went for a work trip. And so I was able to go that way. But just the strictness on this relationship, how my parents have been so uptight and stern towards me. It's emotional abuse, and my parents should not be that heavily involved in a relationship, even if they don't like the fact that he doesn't go to our church. I'm almost 25. I'm almost freaking fracking 25 years old, like holy poop. That's halfway. In my 20s, and I just feel like I don't have a say in a lot of my life. Like, I'm going to church, I'm going to church school. Do I want that? It's a family thing to go, it's cheap, but I'm rambling, I've talked about this, so my life isn't ideal. But I've just been thinking about teaching and my relationship, and so with teaching, is it a good fit? And I don't think it is anymore. I don't regret my education here. It's been a good experience. I've met good people. Last semester was a hot mess. There was gossip and rumors and problems and drama with the staff and my peers' ridiculousness. But I'm glad that things are kind of behind me. I'm still trying to get over it because it was so obnoxious of those people and really hurtful and harmful for me and my mental health. Are you frustrated? Yeah, I really might have to do this another day. I'll just finish talking to myself, basically, because you might never see this. But, yeah, I'm really annoyed about that. This looks kind of cool. And then I'll do mascara, maybe. Just I'm lazy. So yeah, I've just really questioned my education. And I'm doing practicum. Practicum means hands-on in-classroom experience where you're teaching in front of the classroom pretty often. And I'm doing 2 days a week with this practicum experience. And I come home and I crash every day. I'm so pooped, so dead tired. and I'm just asleep on the couch for too long, and I love being productive. I love getting things done, and I just can't. My school days are good. I feel more comfortable and confident these days, but it's just so tiring, and I know that's normal as a teacher. You're overworked, you're underpaid, it comes with the job, but I'm just like, I don't know. So I'm thinking of other alternatives, roundabout ways I can do these things in education. Para, it could be part-time, full-time. At least I'm not the full-time, hands-on, actual professional certified teacher. I could do teaching English online. I could do test scoring online. I could do other things in education that are education-based. But where I'm going with this is I'm going to do Plan B. And Plan B will definitely happen if I get my test score back in like 2 weeks' time, the praxis, and it's a failing score. If I don't pass this next one, right, if it's a failing grade, I'm not going to try these last 2 tests again. I'm going to put them behind me, and I'm going to choose to graduate in December. Whereas before, if I pass these tests, I can student teach next semester, so in January, and then I would be certified by the end of spring or winter semester, which is April. That makes sense. But there's this new way to graduate. Well, it's not new, it's new to me because I just found out about it probably this year, and I've really contemplated it, and now it's turned into my Plan B. This is really what I want to do. I'm really leaning towards this. There's not a reason in my eyes that I should avoid Plan B. I need to do this. But Plan B just means that I'm going to essentially, I'm just gonna do random things. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you believe Halloween's this month? That's cool. But Plan B means you don't student teach, you don't get certified. So you graduate, you walk, you get your cute little cap and gown, and you get to do the fun little pictures in your cap and gown. I'm so excited for that. My Pinterest, I have ideas. I'm so excited with the poses and the locations, whatever. I also did a photo shoot. I did a laptop trade because my laptop died. Got a new one. I fell on the keys. My knee did. Yeah, there's a dent in it. But I did a trade with a person on like Facebook Marketplace, and she did my pictures, and I just felt like a model and a babe for a day, and it was just so fun and wholesome. So don't know where that came from, but yeah, this December I'm really thinking I'm going to graduate. So that just means my coursework is done, my education is done, minor check, it's already good, everything's done for that. Just means that my major, it won't involve student teaching. Are we going? Okay, I'll wrap this up in a second. This isn't going on my eye, but this may be a disaster, but that's okay. I don't know. Looks cool or awful? Maybe both. Awfully cool. Excuse me, too many Skittles. So that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm thinking about, and it just means I don't get certified. I don't have the student teaching experience. And I think it'd be very unhealthy for me to be in a classroom having to perform every single day, all eyes on me, day after day, Monday through Friday, all day. I don't think I can do that. And it's very intense. It's a pass or fail grade, and you don't get certified if you fail student teaching. You can't try student teaching again. It's a one-time thing, and you fail, you vomit, you're kind of out of there. Like, you can still teach, just like what I would do with Plan B, but you're not certified, so you can't teach full-time, like professionally. So that's what I think I'm going to do. For my mental health and also expenses, like these praxis, they're about 75 to 130-ish, depends on the one you do. That's expensive. I've spent easy over $1,000. I've had to retake these since February. I've been trying to pass them for that long, and we're in October. So yeah, it's not fun. I have to get really close. This looks kind of like garbage, but I feel like garbage, so I need to be nice to myself. Anyway, so that's what I'm thinking. I just have senioritis and school fatigue, and with my anxiety and my health right now, how long I've been in school, a lot of school stress, I need to move on. I need to start my career. I need a job, and I would much prefer the stress of a job and life than student stress. I can't be a student anymore, just for the sake of my health. And getting into that, this is when I talk about Chris for not too long because it's new and it's still strange and it's gonna be tough. I haven't really told my girlfriends about it. My family obviously knows. But basically, we broke up about a week ago, and I broke up with him. I ended things, and it was basically two reasons that things came to that point. So, one is my health. I shared a concern that maybe I need to be on my own for a time, my own place, have my own time, just work on myself to get well. I'm underweight. I notice that I don't stress eat, I stress don't eat. So I'm not anorexic, but my anxiety eats away at the calories before I can eat. If that makes sense. Anxiety can change your body and it can cause you to be underweight. Stress is really harsh on the body. And so aside from that, I'm just not having an appetite. And my ADHD meds also affects my appetite. So trying to gain weight, and then along with the meds thing, trying to get off my meds. So I'll see if I can get off the ADHD as well as the sleep meds. I think my sleep has changed where my sleeping pattern, I'm able to sleep. When I'm off camera, I'll fix this little dog, but that's okay. Just get mascara and then lips and then turn off the camera and go. But, I think I can sleep without the sleep meds. I've had insomnia like my whole life, but I think I can do without. And then the ADT meds, they help, but they don't. I'm doing like a capsule where I put it in a smoothie. So the smoothie like eats it away anyway. So it kind of feels like a waste. Plus I only pour in half of the capsule, which is 60 milligrams. Is that right? Sounds so smart right now. I don't know. But I'm just thinking that I don't need it. And why is this like going crazy? I don't know. It's helped with school, but I don't think I need it. My lamotrigine, the mood meds, with the depression and mania that I go through, I don't know if it's wise to get off that, but anyway, so I explained to Chris how I need to be on my own for a time to see if I can do it. My parents have been so strict that I don't feel independent. I don't feel brave enough. They don't really like cheer me on or seem to like support me or have faith in me. They always say like, maybe you need to live close to home here in town, and I'm like, I need space. Like, I'm really scared of my speech impediment, and it's so slight, but it stops me from things, and I'm scared of things. I'm scared when I'm on my own, I'm gonna have to do everything by myself, and I'm gonna like stammer my way through everything through life, and it's gonna be embarrassing. I know it's not a big deal, like maybe I have to spell things out on the phone, but it's just not a big deal. And I think I can do it. I just need to see if I can do it by myself before I can do it with another person, before I can involve another person in the picture. And so he was understanding and supportive. He got it, but just what happened was he agreed with my concern on my health with weight and meds. He's brought that up a lot, which to me is kind of hurtful because it seems like all he seems to focus on when it comes to me is not so much his love for me, but his concern for me, to where he zones in on that, and it kind of hurts my feelings because it's like he only sees my problems. So that's the other thing. The other reason was that I just felt like he didn't care about me as much as I cared about him. And it's not cared past tense, I still do. I really, really care about him. He's been my best friend, and we're really, really close. We're still friends, so I'm really glad and grateful for that. But anyway, so it's just going to be weird. Like, I'm not initiating. I'm not texting. I don't hear back from him. I didn't really used to in the past anyway, sometimes. Just lack of communication on his end. And communication is a huge problem. It can be a huge problem, and that's how it's been. So I just explained. I just feel like I care too much and I don't get that back. And how I need to work on myself and I need to be on my own for a time. The plan was I graduate and then poof, bam, I'm with him and I move in with him. But do that if I'm not ready. And when I saw him, there was a day when I didn't eat. I didn't eat all day. I felt sick and stressed. It wasn't him. It wasn't on him. It wasn't his fault. But I was just really stressed out. I was like, I don't know. I wasn't home. I wasn't sleeping in my bed. I was at a hotel for, only 3 days, whatever, 3 nights. Wow, sorry you had to see this the whole time. But I just, by the end of the trip, I wasn't doing well. And I think it was, the altitude adjustment or change from Washington to Idaho, it was different and my chest felt really tight, and I have chest pain anyway. If you're underweight, you're gonna have some heart problems, and they're not legit. I get palpitations and and a sore chest sometimes anyway. So again, his concerns with my weight, they've been valid this whole time. I just need to be more serious on them. I think after school, I can really focus more on that. I think having a place of my own will be a lot easier because I'm on my own. And I won't have a roommate or anything. I don't want one. I'm very introverted. This looks so bad. I'm very introverted and I don't need a lot of social. I just don't really like it. So I would hate to come home to a roommate, even if they're like a best friend. I need to be on my own first. And yeah, I need to do that for me, for my own sake. My eyes look really green with this purple. I know they're not. My eyes can look green, so my so I don't know if any of that even made sense. It sounds like, I don't know if we're gonna get back together, but it's like a break from the break. I didn't want to go on the break. He initiated that 2 years ago. Ever since then, he's been quieter, more distant, and it hurts my feelings. And I've done that for 2 years. I've been stuck with hurt feelings for so long, and I just couldn't do it anymore. So I really expressed like my love. And it was really heartfelt and really intense and very real and honest and raw. But I just need to put myself first. And he was like, if you're ever back over here, or if you want to try again, I'm here. And on a break, you can date other people. I haven't, but now I feel like I kind of can. And I don't know. Not anytime soon, I don't think, unless I meet someone, and I don't know. I have a fear of men. Are we going? Please say yes. Okay, just have a few more minutes until my camera turns off. It always cuts me off at like a half hour. But let me just wrap up with this thought. I have a fear of men. I think it's called like androphobia and whatever. I looked it up and it's a real thing. There's a phobia for everything, seriously. I have a fear of people, but specifically men. And my first relationship was abusive. It was on and off. I would always go back to him. Break up, go back to him. And because of that, because of everything that happened ever since I met that kid, and until I finally broke up with him for good, because of all that, I have a fear of men. So I'm like, how can I be comfortable with someone else? It was so hard to get to know Chris. I was scared for a while. Great guy. He's awesome. He's great. He's not scary. He never was. He never has been. But he's just a guy. Like my dad, my brothers, I've always been okay with them. I have a guy friend here at school. And then Chris, I felt safe. But I'm like, how am I supposed to meet someone else? If I'm supposed to. But I don't know. So let's see. Yeah, they're not even, but they're okay enough. Let me get this. Look at this glow on me. It's so weird. I don't know if these pictures will turn out because I don't know if I can smile. I'm too depressed. Dude, I'm so obnoxious. So it's kind of cool, kind of different. I am not a makeup artist. I do this. What I was saying was, just really fast. My camera coming off, by the way. Or you did. I'm gonna say it was you guys. It was your fault. No, I'm just kidding. I just think it's fun to dress up kind of, put your face on, get cute, and just do something fun, treat yourself. Do I have plans? No, I've been at home all day. I did see Breezy. It's really good to see her. We caught up. Basically, we just drove around, and I asked her if that was okay, like if we could just talk. And so we did, and she's a really, really good friend. That's the thing. I need to hang out with my friends. I don't have a lot of friends. I'm very selective, and I prefer few versus a chillion friends. I don't want to know people. I'm shy, okay? And I get annoyed with humans. Don't tell me if this looks awful. I feel like every time it kind of looks awful. Every time I do this. But anyway, guess I'll go take pictures in my room of this book. But yeah, so I just felt the need to do this, and I did it just because now it's 5 p.m. and I'm gonna eat my Skittles and take pictures. I don't know what order. Just trying to heal. I don't know if this was productive or beneficial for me to do this. Maybe just to kind of explain where I'm at. Just feeling a lot of stress and mental, emotional, even physical, problematic feelings. I don't know, just I feel behind people my age because of my anxiety and because of what's happened this year with my relationship and with school. And so I don't know. I don't know anything. And as a planner and a perfectionist and a person who loves to know what in the hello is going on, it's uncomfortable. I'm kind of at peace with it, like with everything going on, like plan B with school and this relationship having changed, I feel a peace and a freedom I haven't felt in a long time because I'm reevaluating. And I think that's a safe, good word to use. I'm reevaluating what I want for myself. I'm trying to figure out what I want. And I was talking to a work friend, this was years ago, and she said this is a time to be, quote, selfish. She used that word, and I was like, but I've been taught my whole life to care about what other people think, to make other people happy, to put myself last. That's just how I've been raised. But I think she's right, and there's a lot of truth in that. Like, I need to work on myself for myself, not just for other people, but to be okay. And I just haven't been doing that. I was gonna move in with someone when things are so complicated. Like the break and the distance, like how well do I know this person really? Haven't seen him much in the past 3 years. And how complicated my family is, and with my school stress and my anxiety, like, would that have been a good idea? Like, to go from my life of ease, yet stress, to something totally different, to share my life with someone that soon. So, I just questioned everything, and it's kind of scary to not have a plan anymore. But are we going? Mm-hmm. Yes, but not for long. So yeah, again, don't know if I'm gonna upload this. I feel like this was kind of annoying background noise, and I was annoyed. But pray for me. Just kidding. I think I'm doing okay despite everything. Like, I'm still here, I'm still being strong, I'm still being brave. I'm me, I'm okay. I think that this outlet is healthy for me. I just might not be as consistent as I have been, for reasons that you are now made aware of. I'm just needing to kind of slow down and survive. I don't know. this is what I'm excited for. I have this new dream, and I told this to my friend Breezy today. I have this dream, and it's a new one. My dreams have changed so much this year with education and people, but I'm in my studio apartment, and I'm by myself. And it's quiet, it's peaceful, it's a very quiet life. And I come home from work as a para or anything that I do in ed, hopefully, maybe even for a time, a remote job. Love that. And after my work time, whatever shift day, I come home, I go on the balcony, and I write until it gets dark outside, and I watch the sun go down as I write. And I don't know, it's kind of like my room, where it's girly, feminine, quirky. It's just a really good atmosphere and environment to be engulfed in, and that makes me really happy, and it's a chance for me to be 25 years old. Hopefully this dream can start when I'm 25, which is crazy. That's next month. Right, it's October 1st, and I'm 25 next month. I need plans. I think I have a birthday dress now. I've thrifted so many dresses. I need to choose which one I want to wear. But, I don't know if I'm going to have people over. I just haven't done that. Chris came last year. I don't know if I can delete all of our pictures. Maybe I'll put them on private and then like slowly delete them one by one. Oh, they're like really cute. I don't know how I can get over someone who I've been with for 4 years. Like, that's a long time to love someone. I just have a lot of feelings. But I just need to do it one day, one step, one thing at a time, and go at life that way. So, yeah. And I always do that thing at the end where I stall. I'm like, I don't want to turn the camera off because this is so much fun. I don't know if this was fun for you. I feel really negative and down and blue, but I had to share with you. So, I'm glad I did, and I'm gonna go eat something. I'm gonna force myself to eat, not just Skittles, though you're tempting. Let me put this back. Walk my dog. I love walking Daxton. I need to walk him for longer. Oh, my book came. Grandma Rose, I've been ordering other author copies for people. I'm gonna get one for my professor, mentor, teacher, so that's fun. So I'll go get that in the mail today. It says it has come. What else am I doing? Nothing. Which sounds delicious and delightful. YouTube, and I'm working on a new book. I will say this. I'll be brief because I really have to go. And this camera is gonna go. Okay, really fast. So I explained this to Breezy, and I was like, this is kind of interesting about my books. Like, I didn't realize this, but what I want to do, okay, and it's a plan, and I love this. It's a book a year, so I publish every August, okay? Grandma Rose, August Imagination Rose, last month. So this is the thing I thought of that I shared with Breezy, and I didn't realize until I was sharing how true this is, and the depth of glory that this means to me. That makes sense? But basically, okay, every year, every book I write, okay, it applies to that year. How I'm feeling, how I'm growing, how I'm changing, what's going on in my life, what's going on with me. Grandma Rose, it was during COVID. Things were exploding. People were scared, unhappy. So much drama and fear in the world. It was a mess. And I was like, Grandma Rose, a crazy grandma, let's do it. I'm going to write a happy story. It's soft and light and pure and sweet and lovely, and so that's what I did. And then with Imagination Rose this past year, I was like, I need to do a children's book because I love to work with kids, yet I'm so conflicted with how I want to use my degree. Am I going to go on to student teach and teach professionally as a classroom teacher, or do I do something more part-time? How do I work with kids and influence young minds without killing myself? So I was like, a children's book, let's do it. And then this time it's going to be a love story or a heartbreak story. That's a thing. Excuse me. And it's going to be a little bit like mine. And I'm going to have it be whatever it's called. This light. keep burping, hiccuping, what is this? But it's gonna be the story where you go to this page or this page to see the ending. Like there's 2 different endings or whatever. There might even be 3, but I don't know. I won't spoil it, but honestly, I don't even know how it's really gonna go. So, but the thing is, every book I write every single year, it's what I'm going through. It's what I need, that escape that will help me to cope. So that's what my books are to me, and I didn't realize that until basically now. So Beyond the Hunt for that, I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. It won't have rose in the title, or else love is like a rose, red, red rose. Isn't that a thing? Did I just do that? But anyway, I will talk later. I'll be around. And thanks for being here. You guys are just so cool. Technically, there's not a lot of you guys. I'm pretty quiet on YouTube. I don't have a channel that's like blowing up. I honestly didn't think this was gonna go anywhere. I didn't think I would have anybody interested. This was just like a journal, like a way for me to rant and ramble and just keep entries of my days and how I'm feeling, and just have this be a creative outlet and an open journal for me. And obviously, put stuff on the internet, people are going to see it. I just didn't think there would be this many of you guys. I thought it might be at least 2, at most 3. But anyway, at this point I'm feeling a little better, relieved that I got this video going, and yeah, so thank you again. Let me go do those things I talked about, which I already forgot. I don't remember what I'm gonna do. Walk Daxton. We thought we were gonna have to put him down, but it sounds like he's okay. So at least that's not going wrong in my life. Imagine breakup, school stress with a dead dog. Like, okay, on that note, dream and be okay with changing your dreams. It's not a bad thing to go forward, go to tomorrow with a different plan. And that's what I've learned. I've 1001% learned that that's okay. It's stressful and it's annoying and it's like more drama in your life, but I know that this path is going to be beautiful and bright. I know I'm going to be grateful for the mistakes I've made and for what's going on in my life right now, even though it sucks. But it's going to be okay in the end. Somehow, some way. Someday. Okay, bye.